Most people follow the same set of interests. They watch the same shows, talk about the same topics, and pick up the same hobbies because it helps them feel connected to others. There's nothing wrong with that. But the Sigma male doesn't operate this way. His interests don't come from wanting to fit in. They come from deep within. That's what makes his passions look weird to everyone else. He's not interested in what's trending. He doesn't chase what's popular. Instead, he digs into things that help him understand life better, sharpen his thinking, or bring him peace. These interests often don't make sense to the average person. Some might even call them strange. But to the Sigma male, they're personal. They serve a purpose. His interests aren't for display. He doesn't talk about them to get attention or approval. Most of the time, he keeps them to himself. But if you look closely, you'll notice the things he chooses to spend time on always serve one of two goals: building his independence or protecting his peace. These aren't hobbies that came from scrolling through trends. These are patterns built over years of living on the outside of the social system. And because the Sigma male doesn't explain himself, most people just assume he's odd or even antisocial. In this video, we're breaking down 6 weird interests that Sigma males often have, but rarely talk about. These are the quiet habits and hidden fascinations that reflect who they really are. Interest number 1. Creating his own language and reference codes. While most people try to sound relatable, the Sigma male creates his own way of communicating, one that often goes unnoticed or misunderstood. He invents phrases, uses odd metaphors, or references obscure ideas that make sense only to him or a very small group of like-minded individuals. It's not about showing off. It's about having control over how he speaks and who understands him. When he creates his own way of talking, it gives him a layer of privacy, even in public. It also filters who he connects with. If someone picks up on his coded language or strange references, that person probably thinks like he does. This isn't something he does for fun. It's something that develops naturally over time. After years of being misunderstood or not feeling aligned with group conversations, the Sigma male starts to build his own system of meaning. He avoids cliches, overused phrases, and empty talk. He replaces them with words or references that carry real weight, at least to him. This is also why small talk feels uncomfortable. It's not just boring, it feels like noise. The Sigma male values precision in how he speaks. He'd rather say something strange but real than repeat something familiar just to be polite. Most people won't notice this pattern. They'll just say he talks weird or uses strange phrases. But those little moments reveal a bigger truth. He doesn't use language to fit in. He uses it to stay aligned with how he really thinks. Interest number 2. Obscure, avant-garde solitary hobbies. The Sigma male isn't drawn to team sports, social clubs, or trendy pastimes. Instead, his hobbies often take him deep into quiet, unusual territory. He might collect ancient coins, study obscure philosophy, practice archery in silence, learn dead languages, or build things no one will ever see. These hobbies seem weird to outsiders because they don't serve a social purpose. They don't create shared experience or social bonding. But that's exactly why the Sigma male likes them. They offer full ownership of the experience. No one's watching. No one's judging. He's free to go as deep as he wants without having to explain himself. He's not interested in hobbies that are made to be posted online or shared at parties. He wants something that makes him think, focus, or feel fully present. Something that challenges his mind without relying on anyone else. These solo hobbies also reflect how he handles life. While others gather in groups to feel motivated, the Sigma male finds discipline in isolation. He trains his mind through repetition, research, or quiet physical practice, things most people avoid because they seem boring or unnecessary. But to the Sigma male, these strange hobbies aren't pointless. They're freedom. They're control. They're ways to build skills or sharpen focus while staying completely disconnected from trends, noise, or social pressure. To others, they're weird. But to him, they're necessary. Interest number 3. Intense and unblinking eye contact with strangers. Most people avoid eye contact with strangers. It feels awkward, too personal, or even confrontational. But the Sigma male often does the opposite. He holds eye contact, calmly, directly, and without hesitation. It's not a challenge. It's not an act of aggression. It's observation. He uses eye contact to read people. In a world full of distractions and surface-level impressions, the Sigma male looks deeper. The eyes give away more than words. So he watches. He doesn't blink away quickly like most. He stays still, focused, reading what's not being said. This interest in eye contact isn't about power. It's about clarity. The Sigma male doesn't like pretending. He doesn't like surface-level politeness. He wants to know what people are really about. And one of the quickest ways to figure that out is to look them in the eyes and see what they do. Some people freeze. Some get nervous. Some break contact instantly. That tells him a lot. He's not trying to intimidate. He's gathering information in silence, just like he always does. This habit can feel weird to others. People aren't used to being studied like that. But the Sigma male isn't uncomfortable with intensity. He's comfortable with quiet pressure, with stillness, and with depth. It's just another way he separates himself from the surface-level behavior most people live in. While they talk, he watches. While they perform, he observes. And while they look away, he sees everything. Interest number 4. Crafting rigorous personal routines while defying social norms. The Sigma male doesn't follow the standard schedule. He doesn't live by the usual clock of work, weekend, and repeat. But that doesn't mean he's disorganized. In fact, his life is usually built on strict routines, routines that he created himself and follows with absolute discipline. It might seem strange to someone else. He might wake up at 4 a.m. every day without an alarm. He might fast for 20 hours and eat the same meal every night. He might schedule hours of silent study, physical training, or journaling with no break. And he'll do this for years without ever talking about it. To others, this looks extreme. But for the Sigma male, it's freedom. These routines aren't rules, they're personal systems. They give him control over his energy, focus, and time. He doesn't live for the weekend. He doesn't need vacations to reset. His life is already designed to work the way he needs it to. What makes this weird to others is that it's so different from the social script. Most people need outside motivation. They need structure given to them. The Sigma male builds his own. And because no one else created it, no one else can interfere with it. This deep commitment to his own way of doing things can seem obsessive. But it's how he keeps his life clean, simple, and focused. It removes distractions. It protects his space. And it reminds him that he's in control of his time, not the world around him. While others chase balance through external validation, he creates balance from the inside out. Interest number 5. Avoiding small talk and embracing deep dialogue. Small talk drains the Sigma male. It feels pointless, repetitive, and shallow. He's not interested in talking about the weather, repeating pleasantries, or pretending to care about things he doesn't. Instead, he wants depth, and he wants it fast. This can be confusing to others. They expect light conversation at first. But the Sigma male quickly steers into philosophy, psychology, or strategy. He asks deep questions. He wants to know what drives you, what you believe, and how you think. If he senses that you're just repeating something you heard, he'll go quiet. To most people, this kind of intensity is strange. It feels too serious or out of place. But the Sigma male isn't trying to be serious. He's trying to be real. He doesn't enjoy talking just to fill space. He wants something to come from it. This weird interest in meaningful conversation often leaves him alone. Not because people don't like him, but because they can't keep up. They're used to casual talk and comfortable lies. He's not. When he does find someone who thinks deeply, he locks in. He listens fully. He remembers details. He responds with care. Those are the conversations he values. And those are the ones he's willing to have, even if they're rare. While others spend hours talking and saying nothing, the Sigma male might say very little, but when he does, it means something. Interest number 6. Vanishing from social gatherings. Physically and mentally, social events are built for connection. People talk, laugh, and interact to feel included. But for the Sigma male, these moments can feel exhausting, noisy, or simply unnecessary. That's why one of his weirdest habits is disappearing, sometimes physically, other times just mentally, even in the middle of a crowd. He doesn't do it to be rude. He does it to protect his energy. Sometimes he'll leave early without saying a word. Other times he'll still be present, standing quietly in the corner while his mind wanders far away. He might be thinking about a project, analyzing something he saw earlier, or planning tomorrow's routine. Outwardly, he looks calm. Inwardly, he's already gone. To the average person, this behavior seems cold or antisocial. People might wonder why he came at all if he wasn't going to participate. But what they don't realize is that showing up is already a stretch for him. He's not built for surface-level gatherings. He shows up out of respect or curiosity, but not need. This weird interest in strategic vanishing gives him control in an environment that usually drains people like him. It's not about being mysterious, it's about knowing when he's had enough and leaving before his energy crashes. Even when surrounded by people, the Sigma male guards his inner world. He won't let noise steal his focus. And if that means stepping out, zoning out, or slipping away completely, he'll do it without apology. Most people don't understand the Sigma male, and that's exactly how he prefers it. His interests aren't shared to impress or entertain. They're private, quiet, even a little strange. But every one of them serves a purpose. From intense eye contact to deep personal routines, the Sigma male lives by habits that keep him grounded and sharp. He doesn't follow trends. He doesn't seek approval. And he doesn't waste time explaining what works for him. If something helps him think better, feel stronger, or move more clearly, he'll do it, no matter how weird it looks to the outside world. These 6 weird interests might seem unusual, but they're not random. They reflect how the Sigma male sees the world, as a place where truth is buried under noise and strength comes from standing apart. He's not eccentric for the sake of it. He's intentional. Everything he does, even the strange stuff, comes from a deeper place. So while the world keeps asking, why does he act like that? The Sigma male keeps moving in silence, focused on what matters, untouched by the opinions he never asked for.